real talk, fellas, as your big brother, quit performing for women, okay? Quit performing for women. And the interesting nuance to this is beforehand, before the dating landscape and all that started to go, to dookie land, right? A lot of dudes used to perform like overcompensating, trying to be the nice guy, the white knight and all that, constant good morning texts, constant checking in on her when you got your own stuff to do, showering her with gifts. Meanwhile, she's just a normal person and she hasn't even shown that she's any different than the next girl, right? So that was the old one, and it still happens today, definitely, right? And then but nowadays you got dudes who want to act like Future, and I get it to a degree, okay? Because a lot of that stems from us as guys. We've seen in the past that the guy who does less gets more out of a lot of women, funny enough, right? It's like a reaction to being the overcompensator after some time, okay? But the thing with that is that's also a performance too. You have to, what dudes don't understand about the bad boys or the guys who are sure about themselves that women actually want, right, is those dudes put themselves first in every kind of way. All right, so let's just say you're asking a girl out on a date, right, and she talking about some, oh, why don't we go this, that, and the third, but that doesn't work out for you because you ain't got enough money, or you just don't want to go there, right? Whatever the case may be. Like, the nice guy, the overcompensator, is just going to be like, oh yes, I'll take you to Ruth's Chris, I'll take you to Papa Dough, right? And then the dude who's a performative bad boy, right, a performative a-hole, is going to be like, nah, I'm not taking you out at all. No, you pull up to me and then let me drive your car. So a lot of things with life, as I always say, it's a balance, okay? If you know you can't afford that place, or you just genuinely don't want to go there, there's a way to go about it. You could literally tell that girl, listen, I'm not down to do that, but let's do this instead. That way you're still leading, if that makes any sense. Okay? Quit performing for these chicks, bro. The thing with women is even the most shy girl can sense when you're not being authentic, right? That's why if you're, let's just say, for example, you're a dude who's nerdy and you stop being nerdy for whatever the reason, that's way more damage done to you, done to your reputation and just how she views you, than if you were to just be like, yeah, I'm a nerd. Like, even with the girls I date nowadays, they ask me about my tattoos, right? Right here I got a lightsaber draped in the same spider lilies that in the anime Tokyo Ghoul, the ones that turn from like white to red when Kaneki gets his canon event. And then I got the Brand of Sacrifice tattoo from Berserk. And like, I'm not shy about it. But I guarantee you, in these situations, if I were to be like, oh, they don't mean anything, this, that, like, I'm willing to bet the girl would be like, yo, why is this dude overcompensating? The guy who does more gets less, and the guy who does less gets more, because it's more natural that way. When you overcompensate in any kind of way, when it comes to women, it's obvious to them that you're trying to overcompensate something, whether it's from a sense of scarcity because you don't date often, right? Or you just don't have dating options, or whether it's you've been hurt so bad that now you're trying to put on this bad boy kind of persona. And I get it. I've been burned before. One of the things that started my whole self-improvement journey was a heartbreak that happened relatively recently. But then also, I'm not going to sit there and walk around like an a-hole, like a performative a-hole, right? I got my boundaries. I know what I'm willing and not willing to do, and I leave it at that. If a girl texts me and I ain't got time to respond, I ain't got time to respond. If I'm doing something, which all men should keep busy, I'm doing that thing, right? It's a certain calmness that comes with it, and women are drawn to calmness. So yeah, fellas, that's a little gem for you. If you want to get your physique right or whatnot, Follow my pages and links right here. Holla at you, boy.